it's Sheila from CompletelyFlawless.com, and today I'm here with an Accutane update. I'm going to be covering months 2 and 3 as I am in my third week of the third month of my Accutane treatment, so I'm just going to kind of combine the two videos together. I am going to try to answer all the questions that I've gotten on social media and in past Accutane videos. And the first thing I want to touch on before I get into that is just acne and confidence. Being on different acne forums and Instagram and just different social media sites, and I see some people who, especially the teenagers, and I'm 25, and I see a lot of teenagers who are struggling with acne and they're so depressed. I've seen people say that they want to kill themselves and they just want to end it all because of the acne, and I understand how hard it can be to deal with acne. And I think back to, I've had acne since I was 13 years old, and I think back to when I was a kid, my acne didn't get to its worst point until about a year or two ago. And you know, kids can be cruel, but I really didn't have a huge problem with being teased. But just people pointing out my acne, even in my 20s, and boyfriends and just anybody who pointed out my acne, it just made me feel exposed. It was almost like when somebody said something about, and I had really bad pimples that I would get on my nose, and you know, when someone would just point out, oh, what's that on your face, or did you get a nose piercing, or like what's that on your face, like just somebody mentioning it, even if it wasn't in a harsh intent, it made me feel some type of way. It almost, it's like it makes you feel naked, it makes you feel exposed. And the thing about it is that I had to learn that I have to attach my self-worth to something other than my physical appearance. And I really encourage, and it's hard when you're a teenager, and it's hard when you're young, and it's something that, you know, you kind of grow and you get with time, but you have to attach your self-worth to something other than your physical appearance. Looks will fade, things will happen, but you gotta attach your self-worth to something else. So because your intelligence, who you are as a person, your heart, the person that you are, is not defined by your physical attributes. And when you're a good person and you are intelligent and you base your self-worth in something other than just how you look, you will begin to feel a lot better about yourself. Moving. So let's get into the update. So I am on my second month. I went up to 60 milligrams, and in my third month, my doctor decided to keep me on 60 milligrams because I was just getting really, dry, and she didn't really feel that I could really handle any more than the 60 milligrams. She did say that I may have to be on Accutane a little bit longer because I think the goal was to get me up to 80 milligrams. But so far, my skin has been the best that it's been in years. I do have a lot of dryness, but it's been fantastic. And I am on the Clavaris. I take 2 tablets, and she did tell me that I could take them for better absorption. I could do 1 in the morning, 1 in the evening, or I could take 2 together if it was easier for me to remember. So I just take the 2 together because I won't remember. I just won't remember. And because my days are different on different days of the week, it's just easier to just take them both in the morning, get it out the way, and keep it moving. But as far as the dryness and the flaky skin, same routine. I mean, pretty much if I have any like flakies that are kind of like, you know, apparent, I just take a washcloth and I kind of, you know, massage those areas lightly, and it comes off. My skin is a lot softer and smoother all over my body, and I didn't have body acne. I just had the acne on my face, but everything has become a lot more smooth and everything. Someone asked me about hair growth, and in my other videos I was wearing weaves and wigs, and in this video I have my natural hair. My hair is a lot, I haven't had any hair loss. My hair actually is growing quicker on every part of my body. Not to be gross, but my hair is growing quicker, my hair is thicker, and oddly enough my skin is dry, but the only thing that isn't dry in my body is my hair. My hair is actually a little bit more moisturized than typical. And I think that has a lot to do with the increased water consumption that I've been doing, and also I've altered my diet. I eat a lot healthier. I'm getting a lot more vitamins and nutrients from my food as well. Sun sensitivity. So I've been cycling. It's funny because the other day someone asked me, am I a cyclist now? And I was like, well, I don't know. I ride a bike. I don't know. And I had a goal to do 300 miles last month, and I actually did 330. So I was very excited about that. But I'm out in the sun a lot, and I definitely wear sunscreen, because if I do not, I have gotten a couple sunburns. So on my nose and on like my arm here, and so I definitely use the sunscreen, and I wear long sleeve shirts and long sleeve pants while I'm cycling. It is very hot to do that, but that definitely helps a lot. And so far, since I've been really taking the sunscreen thing seriously, I haven't had any more sunburn. My lips are still dry. It's all outdoors, like, and still using the Aquaphor, still works great. But if I forget to put that Aquaphor on before I go to bed, I wake up with the crustiest of lips. Yes, God, it is awful. Other things, back to kind of the hair growth thing. My eyebrows, that is one thing that I really cannot stand about being on Accutane, is having to pluck my eyebrows, because you can't wax your eyebrows because your skin's more sensitive and it could possibly rip your skin off. And I've seen pictures of that. Don't nobody want any of that. But plucking my eyebrows is annoying. It doesn't give me the clean lines like I like, and I'm a very simple person. I'm a certified makeup artist, for those of you who don't know, but I don't like plucking my eyebrows. I like going to my place where I go. Flower does my eyebrows. She gets them nice and waxed and crisp, and we're good to go. I've never been a fan of threading my eyebrows. I like the look of waxed eyebrows. So definitely plucking has been awful. I have been able to wear less and less foundation because the scarring on my face is getting a lot lighter. And I've had, very few, like I can, maybe 2-3 pimples in the last like 2 months, which is just incredible. So I hope that answers all of your questions. So far so good. I'm still very happy that I chose to go on Accutane, and I'm just looking forward to finishing the Accutane. But other than that, I want to know if you guys are on Accutane, how's your experience going? And also, if you guys are on Accutane, and what are your favorite skincare products and stuff? I've been pretty basic, and I will do a video on my skincare, but I've been pretty basic and pretty consistent with the same products, and which is weird because I'm such a product junkie. But I'd love to know what you guys are using for your skincare regimen, and just even if you're not on Accutane, if you have dry skin, comment down below and let me know what you guys use in terms of face wash and this and that. Oh, and one last thing I forgot. Someone asked me on my Instagram about the Clarisonic. I have used my Clarisonic while I'm on Accutane. I haven't used it recently just because I need to get a new head for it. But it worked fine. It didn't like hurt my skin or anything. But if you're going to use the Clarisonic, I would recommend using the sensitive brushed head. That will probably help you out a lot. You don't want to use the coarse one, or probably even the normal one might be a little bit too hard. But I would say kind of just use it at your discretion. If your skin's really irritated, I would kind of stay away from that. But I used it and it was okay for me, so I would just kind of say, be cautious with that. If you have a lot of active breakouts, I kind of leave that alone. So thank you guys for watching as always, and I'll see you guys soon for another video. Bye.